Mr. Dai and the endless hot water dilemma. Dai was a man who prided himself on being prepared for anything. His home was a testament to his skills, every project completed with precision, every tool organized perfectly. However, there was one issue that had been nagging him for quite some time: the hot water in his home. It was a typical chilly morning when the problem finally reached its breaking point. Mr. Dai was halfway through his morning routine, enjoying a warm shower, when the water suddenly turned ice cold. Frustrated, he quickly turned off the faucet and wrapped himself in a towel, shivering. This wasn't the first time it had happened. His old water heater, a bulky tank model, was simply not cutting it anymore. It couldn't keep up with the demands of his growing family, and the hot water always seemed to run out at the most inconvenient times. The problem was not just about comfort, it was affecting his entire household. His wife, who loved long, relaxing baths, was constantly disappointed. His teenage daughter was fed up with cold showers before school, and even the washing machine struggled with the erratic water temperature. It was clear that something had to change. Mr. diyOhMG decided it was time to take action. He needed a solution that would provide a constant supply of hot water, save energy, and free up some much-needed space in his utility room. After some research, he stumbled upon a product that seemed almost too good to be true: the EcoSmart Tankless Water Heater. Why Mr. Dai chose the EcoSmart Tankless Water Heater? As he read through the specifications, Mr. diyOhMG's excitement grew. The tankless water heater promised everything he needed and more. The idea of never running out of hot water was a dream come true. The advanced self-modulating technology meant that the heater would only use the energy necessary to heat the water, potentially saving him up to 60% on his water heating costs. This was music to his ears, especially with energy prices on the rise. But it wasn't just about savings. The EcoSmart unit was compact, taking up significantly less space than his old water heater. In fact, it could save him up to 12 cubic feet of storage space, a bonus for someone who was always looking for ways to declutter and optimize his home. Durability was another factor that caught Mr. Dai's attention. The product was highly durable, with a lifetime warranty for residential use. This was the kind of reliability he valued in every product he purchased. Knowing that the unit was manufactured with high-quality standards in China reassured him that he was investing in something built to last. The technical specifications also lined up perfectly with his needs. With an amperage of 75, it was compatible with the electrical setup in his home, requiring 2x40 AMPDP breakers and 2x8 AWG wire. The activation flow was just 0.3 GPM, meaning it could start heating water with minimal flow, ideal for low-flow faucets and shower heads that he had installed to conserve water. The digital temperature control was the cherry on top. Being able to set the temperature in 1-degree increments meant that Mr. diyOhMG could have precise control over the water temperature, ensuring that everyone in his household could enjoy their showers exactly as they liked them. Installing the EcoSmart Tankless Water Heater, Mr. diyOhMG was convinced that the EcoSmart Tankless Water Heater was the right choice. He wasted no time in ordering it. When the package arrived, he was impressed by how compact and sleek the unit was. It was hard to believe that such a small device could replace the bulky, inefficient tank that had been a fixture in his utility room for years. The installation process was straightforward, another reason why Mr. diyOhMG was glad he chose this model. As someone who liked to handle projects himself, he appreciated how easy the instructions were to follow. With the necessary electrical connections already in place, he had the unit up and running in no time. Once the installation was complete, Mr. diyOhMG stood back to admire his work. The old, cumbersome water heater had been replaced by a sleek, modern unit that barely took up any space at all. It was almost as if a weight had been lifted from the room. But the real test came when he turned on the hot water for the first time. As he adjusted the digital temperature control to his desired setting, the water quickly heated up to a perfect temperature. He smiled as he realized that the days of freezing in the shower were over. The joy of endless hot water. The impact of the EcoSmart Tankless Water Heater on Mr. diyOhMG's home was immediate. His wife was thrilled to be able to enjoy her long, luxurious baths without worrying about running out of hot water. His daughter no longer had to rush through her showers, and even the washing machine seemed to perform better with a consistent water temperature. Mr. Dai himself found new joy in his daily routine. Whether it was a morning shower to start the day or washing up after a long day of work, the hot water was always there, ready and waiting. The convenience of never running out of hot water was something he hadn't fully appreciated until he experienced it firsthand. Beyond the comfort, Mr. diyOhMG noticed the difference in his energy bills. The self-modulating technology was indeed living up to its promise, and he found himself saving money each month. The space he gained in his utility room allowed him to organize his tools and supplies better, making his projects even more efficient. As time went on, Mr. diyOhMG's confidence in his decision only grew. The durability of the unit meant that he didn't have to worry about costly repairs or replacements anytime soon. The lifetime warranty provided peace of mind, knowing that he had made a long-term investment in his home's comfort and efficiency. The ease of use was another feature that Mr. diyOhMG appreciated more with each passing day. The intuitive digital control panel made adjusting the water temperature simple, and the fact that the unit required minimal maintenance was a huge plus. He could focus on other projects around the house, knowing that his hot water needs were fully taken care of. A satisfied homeowner in the end, Mr. diyOhMG couldn't have been happier with his choice. The diyOhMG Tankless water heater had solved the problem that had plagued his household for so long. No more cold showers, no more running out of hot water at the worst possible times. His family was comfortable, his energy bills were lower, and his utility room was more organized than ever. As he stood in his now spacious utility room, Mr. Di felt a deep sense of satisfaction. He had taken a problem and found the perfect solution, just as he had done so many times before. But this time, the solution was even better than he had imagined. The diyOhMG Tankless water heater had truly transformed his home. It was more than just a product, it was an upgrade to their way of life. And for Mr. Di, there was no greater reward than knowing he had made the right choice for his family. With a smile on his face, Mr. Di closed the utility room door, confident that his home was now equipped with the best. The days of worrying about hot water were over, replaced by the comfort and convenience of endless hot water, energy savings, and peace of mind. And as he moved on to his next project, he knew that this was just one more step in his ongoing mission to create the perfect home.